All right. Hi, guys. It's Sarah.
And
And
Tessa.
it is Friday, September 30th, and we thought we would give you a chance to maybe have a break for the week almost. But even on our slow weeks, we need to stay consistent. And so we wanted to talk about setting goals and possibly, just writing down what your goals are, maybe even for the week, how many enrollments you would like to achieve, what your goal is for the 90-day game plan. I mean, for me, what I like to do, like I like writing down my goals, and then it's like it almost helps you make it happen. I don't know how that happens, but even when I write people's name down on my list, I may never ever really talk to them, and sometimes they come to me just because I wrote their name down. So maybe even go through your list again, add to your list. We should be adding every day, building new friends, constantly sharing your story. Even on the slow weeks, who we talk to this week is who's going to come to us when we have a special, because that's when that's when everything gets big and everything gets serious, and we can promote it and post about it. So number one, state your commitment level. You can even maybe we could all do that together, like on the post in our group. Say what your commitment is for the week, what you're trying to do, maybe how many appointments can you get set just after you watch this video, and overall 90-day game plan. What is your goals? Because maybe you've already reached them and now you need to set a new goal. So let's do that. What do you think, Tess?
I just want to say too that setting a new goal when you've achieved a goal is huge. Mm-hmm. If you let there be a lull for a period of time in between setting a new goal, you'll find that the slow weeks will come more often than not. Sure. Another thing about slow weeks is that's another time when you need to really do some bursts in those slow weeks, because you'll find that every month you'll have slow weeks are the same, about the same time each month. So when you have those, that's when you want to make sure you're really working hard. I mean, even though it's like you feel inside like, oh, this is, it's a slow week, don't let that be an excuse to take a break or slow down, because otherwise next month that same week is going to be slow. So
it is typical after a special. The week after a special is always kind of quiet.
And we've had 3 in a row. So
we were very lucky.
Yeah, it's gonna, this is definitely when and maybe you might not enroll anybody this week, and that's okay. I mean, there's gonna be weeks you're not gonna have enrollments, especially after specials, but this is the week that you really want to get out there and start getting your promoting in, get your Facebook post extra, reach out, go through your friends list. If you have new people on there, maybe you want to make it a point to go through your friends list, and any person that you've, friended lately, maybe go to their profile and add some value onto their profile, whether it be somebody, maybe if it's somebody you don't know, you haven't talked to them forever, maybe just go through their thing and find a recent post. You don't want to be a stalker and post on something from 5 months ago, but like a recent picture post that they posted, or a recent, and just kind of put, add something to that that's going to give that post some value. Not only does it help them, but it also helps you in the aspect that those people are going to then show up on your newsfeed more when you're posting on their profile.
They'll see more of you. The more you post on those people's things, then your stuff shows up on their feed.
Yes.
So even when you're posting often, it doesn't mean that everybody on your friends list is seeing all of your posts. That's not how Facebook
works. And like last night, somebody had posted, I don't know if maybe some of you saw that I had did this A through Z thing. I typically don't do those, but somebody that I'd never talked to ever tagged me as one of their 8 people. So I took that as a time I want them to see that I care, that I'm looking at what they tag me in, or what they're looking for. Maybe somebody that I go to church with that's very quiet, that doesn't talk a whole lot. So maybe she just wanted to know some more stuff about me. So I did take the time to post that, and I actually sent her a message and said, hey, I'd love to share some more information, because I feel like that was her way of kind of reaching out to me, but not being so obvious about it. And so I did add her to HHP. So, just little things like that. Maybe you could go on my post and copy and paste that and maybe tag some of your prospects, and, just kind of reach out. It's kind of like a way of reaching out to them, but not being like Isagenix related, if that makes sense.
That's why I'm doing, I don't know if you saw my push-up challenge.
Yeah.
I'm tagging people in the push-up challenge that are not Isagenix related so that they see my posts more often, and that, they might want to do the challenge with me and, incorporate it in their life. So, I mean, all of those things, that's a great idea. So did you tag more people, Tess, to then?
I did 8 people that I am actively prospecting right now. People that I have previously added recently to HHP, people that I would have liked to that I'd like to add to HHP, but it's just kind of a thing, it's absolutely totally unrelated to Isagenix, you know what I mean? But it was just a way for me to be like, hey, I am interested in finding out more about you, and I'm interested in what's going on in your life and things like that. So I took that as kind of like a good opportunity and a sign from God that,
I agree. You might meet somebody you had no way of meeting before that.
Right.
So always be looking for ways to meet new people, and I think that's great. I mean, building on Facebook is huge. Posting your 10-4-1 is totally important. Sunday night, maybe we should work on that together. On Sunday night, let's do a power post and be able to comment on everybody's, because the more comments you have on your post, the more they go to the top of the feed, even on the regular Facebook page. So
that's the one you definitely, want to make sure you put some thought and time into. And maybe it's a before and after picture. You haven't taken one in a while. Maybe it's just some type of this one. The power post is very highly centered around Isagenix. You might not be blasting Isagenix on that post, but you want everybody to know when they read that this is related to.
It can be like wealth creation. It can talk about, because Monday is when people dread going back to work. So it can talk about extra income. It can be a transformation, weight loss. It can just be inspirational, like how you feel and, what your life has changed to since, let's be honest, it's so nice to have the opportunity to help people. And I like to post about that kind of stuff. So that is just absolutely important. So maybe this Sunday we can plan a power, since this was a slow week for everybody, and just like get next week, ready to go before we're even there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's all I have written down. How about you? Got anything else you want to add?
No, I just want to, really accentuate the fact that, slow weeks are the weeks that you definitely, like I said before, you just really got to bust it out this week. And this is kind of like, we're kind of on the downward, like people want to kind of go, woo, like that.
Fall off the wagon.
Petering out a little bit. And listen, you guys have done great, because I feel like our team, everybody has really been involved for the entire time. We haven't really, I know there's a lot of other teams out there that are petering out a little bit, and I think that you guys have been amazing, and you have been committed so much more than other people's teams are committed at this point, and that's a good thing for everybody. So especially for your business, this is what really put my business to the next level, was the last 90-day game plan. So you guys are all doing amazing, and very proud of everything you're doing. And so I just want to say thank you for not stopping, for not giving up, and really just kind of pushing through this, even when we're all crazy busy right now. And you guys have just really stuck with it. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you all. And, I think it was great that even though, we didn't have a lot of guests at our meeting, a lot of new people, but we all came together and we still met. We still got a chance to talk about things, game plan. All those things are super important, and us coming together is like just fabulous.
Yes, for sure.
So there was something else I wanted to add. Now I forget. Oh, I'm going to get a hold of Ann and see if we can get those dates booked for those 2 Tuesdays, and get our game plan going for our next couple meetings. because those are huge, and staying consistent with those, it's very important. But,
Sounds good.
all right. I think that's all we have for you. Hope this was helpful. And if you have questions, please let us know. Also, comment below your commitment for, this week. Let's redo all of our, what do I want to say?
Recommit.
Yeah, but set a new goal. If you already reached your goal, let's set a new one. All right, guys. All right. We are here for you anytime you need us.
Peace out.
See ya.